Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Justin along with IBM Watson's text-to-speech voice Allison.
Yes.
And we are here to talk about the coronavirus outbreak that has been going on all around the world right now. COVID-19 began in Wuhan, China about late last year, allowing Chinese government and Chinese healthcare providers to get basic information, I believe. But here's some bad information for kids out there who are looking great here in Florida still. As many of you know, schools in all 67 Florida counties could be closed for 2 weeks or more, depending on the county. In Pasco County's case, according to Superintendent Browning, all schools in the county would be closed until March 27th, as usual. So the Florida Department of Education must have wanted all schools in all 67 counties to be closed as a result of the outbreak, and this will allow any Florida students for a longer spring break. I wanted this spring break to be longer and safer here in 2020, but I'm pretty sure Superintendent Browning in Pasco County must be doing an amazing job. If you would like any updates but you live in Pasco County, be sure to go to pasco.k12.fl.us and there will be some updates on the coronavirus outbreak from the school board. If you would like any other information around the world, if you live anywhere around the world and would like any information about the outbreak, just go to cdc.gov. That's the CDC's website, cdc.gov. There you'll have some information on the coronavirus outbreak. Dr. Redfield works at the CDC, of course. I'm pretty sure that there's a good chance that people may not get sick at all. I hope everyone at HSN doesn't get sick with the COVID-19 outbreak. I hope everyone at the Tampa Bay area TV and radio stations doesn't get sick. I hope President Trump doesn't get sick. I hope Governor DeSantis doesn't get sick. I hope Superintendent Browning doesn't get sick. I hope my family, especially my mom, doesn't get sick. And most of all, I hope I don't get sick as well. Now for some information regarding other closures. There's Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal, all the way in Orlando, and Busch Gardens right here in the Tampa Bay area of Florida. They may have had a chance of being closed until the end of the month as a result of the outbreak. Also, I hope Dan Biles doesn't get sick. Dan Biles is a good county administrator here in Pasco County, and he does all the work that has been needed. Now for some more information about the outbreak. President Trump declared a national state of emergency this past week. And as for Florida, Governor DeSantis declared a state of emergency. In the case of Pasco County, their local state of emergency may be lifted in either 7 days or when rescinded by the administrator or any member of Pasco County's government. I believe it was one of the Board of County Commissioners who declared the Pasco County local state of emergency. So there's some more information about the coronavirus outbreak at either hhs.gov, floridahealth.gov, or of course, cdc.gov. So I hope everyone here in Florida may stay safe during the outbreak. And I'm going to do spring break as usual in my other future videos from now until the end of a long spring break. Thank you very much, and enjoy a long spring break with your family and friends. I hope you don't get sick. Thanks for watching this movie, and see you next time. Bye-bye. Hey, we're having a great long spring break.
Yes.
And you know what, sir? President Trump is doing a great job handling the coronavirus outbreak, also known as the COVID-19 outbreak, here in our nation. So far, the coronavirus outbreak here in the United States has been amazing. It should continue to be amazing for the rest of the outbreak. And people who want to know more information about the COVID-19 outbreak can go to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention website at cdc.gov. Could that be a good idea?
Yes.
And for those people here in Florida, they must log on to floridahealth.gov to get specific information on the coronavirus outbreak here in the state of Florida. Do you think that's a good thing?
Yes.
And by far, I know that all schools statewide are closed for about 2 weeks, with Pasco County having a bit longer spring break than that. In this case, the many teachers could return to school here in Pasco County on Monday, March 30th. So the school board expects that to happen, with the kids expected to be back in school on Tuesday, March 31st.
Yes.
That's exciting. But I'm pretty sure that our governor and the president are 100% focused right now, and they've been dealing with this coronavirus outbreak for a while now. I'm pretty sure that President Trump is doing well in helping some Americans with the coronavirus outbreak. Do you think President Trump is a good president?
Yes.
So President Trump and Governor DeSantis are helping us out in doing some stuff that's related to the coronavirus outbreak. Many Floridians get to stay home to deal with it. Ha ha ha.
Yes.
And the theme parks are closed for a while. In this case, Disney World, SeaWorld, Universal, and in the Tampa Bay area, Busch Gardens and Adventure Island.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty good. I thought Disney was forcing Disney World in Florida and Disneyland in California to close as a result of the outbreak. Do you think that would be a good idea?
Yes.
Wouldn't it be great if Hong Kong Disneyland may have been a bad place during the outbreak?
Yes.
How about Tokyo Disneyland all the way in Japan?
Yes.
Oh well. It'll be a while before things get back to normal here in Florida. And as far as I know, we will be very happy. I assume that there's a good change in life, but Governor DeSantis changed the State Emergency Operations Center here in Florida from level 2 to level 1. The original level was 2, but now it's a 1. I'm pretty sure it'll be all right.
Yes.
Okay. Also, sir, there are many more cases of the coronavirus that could be possible. That's right. Some more cases of the coronavirus are possible here in the state of Florida.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Other cases of coronavirus here in the United States may have been expected, even by the CDC and Dr. Redfield, who have been working around the clock to help stop the spread of the virus. Ha ha.
Yes.
So this could be a very interesting and long spring break. Right now I am drinking great tea in a cup which contains a good logo for Polar Pop, available at Circle K stores across the nation. I hope Circle K would cut back operations, especially as a result of the coronavirus outbreak here in the state of Florida and in most other states here in the US. I'm sure West Virginia may have had any ideas. No cases so far in West Virginia. There has to be a good thing. And at the time of filming of the video, there has been less than 200 cases in the state of Florida and 4 deaths. So that's going to include 2 cases right here in Pasco County. I hope the number stays at 2 right now. It'll be all right. But if things change, I'll let you know. Okay?
Yes.
So is it going to be a very long spring break?
Yes.
Do I think Mom bought some extra groceries?
Yes.
Do I think Walmart stores are gonna cut back hours because of the spring break thing? Or, yeah, better yet, the coronavirus?
Yes.
So there could be no more 24-hour Walmarts until further notice.
Yes.
But I'm sorry. That was a teeny tiny bit of a blooper. But I would correct it with the next part of a very challenging and long spring break for all of us here in Florida. Alright, folks. Spring break continues with the night of St. Patrick's Day 2020. The luck of the Irish is alright. The shamrocks are alright. And the leprechauns are alright. But I have some very bad news for each and every one of the kids who go to school, usually here in the state of Florida. Governor DeSantis has decided that all schools statewide are now closed until Wednesday, April 15th. Not Tuesday, March 31st, Wednesday, April 15th. That's when schools might be closed until. So, are you going to do something?
Yes.
Alright. How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
How about you, Tina?
Yes.
How about you, Allison?
Yes.
And I hope you ladies are going to be alright. And this is for each of you ladies. I hereby declare this spring break a super one because it's bigger and longer than any other spring break that Pasco County has ever had. So, I can't believe it. Our spring break is going to be bigger and longer than ever now that Governor DeSantis decided that all schools statewide are closed until Wednesday, April 15th. So we're going to have to continue on with this super spring break. Anyway, I have some questions for you and the other ladies who would like to interact with me throughout the night. Anyway, do you like the luck of the Irish, Tina?
Yes.
How about you, Kayla?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
How about you, Allison?
Yes.
And happy St. Patrick's Day to each and every one of you ladies. I can't believe this part of a super spring break had begun with my own coronavirus update. A great restaurant with shamrock shakes may have been McDonald's. So the first day of spring is upon us. We're rooting for some more spring break fun in the weeks to come. Otherwise, only some people could get sick with the coronavirus here in the state of Florida. And it's not going to be each of us who may live in this apartment right here in Hudson. It's going to be some other Floridians. I guess the fewest Floridians should be getting sick with the coronavirus as the spring break continues. Anyway, you ladies are very good at excitement. I'm pretty sure this spring break has already been declared a super one. And I'm pretty sure it's bigger and longer than any other year. So, my spring break may also be bigger and longer this year as well. So, I hope this could be a very interesting and super spring break for each and every one of you ladies. Alright, here's another night of spring break just for fun. Kayla.
All right.
Natalie.
All right.
Tina.
All right.
Allison.
Okay.
As spring break continues, we would be happy. And at the time of filming of this part of the spring break, there may have been hundreds of cases of the coronavirus here in the state of Florida. That might include 3 right here in Pasco County. But here's the deal. My mom and I are not going to get sick with this virus here in Pasco County. But we are going to survive this coronavirus pandemic for sure. Usually it's a very long spring break. Are you going to be all right, Tina?
All right.
How about you, Kayla?
All right.
How about you, Natalie?
All right.
How about you, Allison?
Okay.
All right, here we go. Survivor, coronavirus on CBS. Some people don't upload any full episodes of Survivor here on YouTube due to copyright trouble by CBS, I believe. So, I'm just saying an idea for a common season of the CBS hit show Survivor. That would work.
All right.
All right. All right. Okay.
Well, you gotta be kidding, are you? Now, Allison, do you think we're gonna survive this pandemic for sure?
Yes.
Well, how about you, Kayla?
Yes.
How about you, Tina?
Yes.
And how about you, Natalie?
Yes.
I hope you ladies will help me and my mom survive the coronavirus pandemic for sure, as a long spring break continues. Alright, ladies, tonight's another spring break night, and guess what? I have some good news for each of us around this great world in which we live. My mom and I are never, ever gonna get sick or die of the Chinese virus that's going around all around the world. It did originate in China. But the good news is China must be feeling better and having its own recovery efforts. There may be different ways to stop the spread of the virus as our super long spring break might continue. This could very well be a spring break without some beaches, for sure. Oh yes. There may be ideas. And at the time of filming of this scene, for sure, actually, at the time of filming of this portion of our spring break, there had already been hundreds of cases of the virus here in the state of Florida, including 9 deaths. So, only some people will die of the virus. My mom shouldn't die. My sister shouldn't die. My niece, my nephew, and Fred shouldn't die. Caden shouldn't die as well. The entire family should never ever die of the virus during this pandemic. I'm going to be working hard to make this a better and still challenging pandemic. And I'll also continue to work hard to make this an easier pandemic, okay? This should very well be a challenging time for the fewest folks. Hey, what do you think, Kayla? Do you think some more people would get sick?
Yes.
That's what I think, Natalie. Now, Kayla.
Yes.
How about you, Tina? Haha.
Yes.
And Allison, what do you think about the outbreak so far?
We really should never ever get sick or die of the coronavirus, which is why we have to hunker down at our home.
Oh, well, that's right. We would presumably be hunkering down at our home until the pandemic is over and done. So, you gotta be kidding, are you? I would assume that this is an exciting spring break so far. It'll be alright. But this should very well be an easier time for all of us in this apartment than it's a harder time for all the other folks who live in this great world in which we live. So, I'm pretty sure about the future of Pasco County schools. They're still expected to stay closed until Wednesday, April 15th. But the future of the school board should never, ever be uncertain. And as far as I'm concerned, there should be better ways to help stop the spread of this nasty virus. I would have to come up with varied nicknames for the virus. Like the spring break virus, the Trump virus, the international virus disease of 2019, and the international virus disease of 2020. So those would be good nicknames for the virus. Oh yes. I'm pretty sure that a man or woman from China is the first case of the pandemic so far. And a man or woman from Washington State was the nation's very first case. But guess what? I bet I would have to enjoy better options for sure. I'm pretty sure that the future of our state of Florida should never, ever be uncertain. Well, we're in this together, ladies. Even Steven. He's right over there. I'm pretty sure that we're all going to get through this together while schools are closed, possibly until the 15th of April. So you gotta love that thing. And are you unsure of everything bad? Yes. I'm sure of everything good, but now is a better time to enjoy the worst part of the pandemic by hunkering down and never ever getting sick or dying, which is a good thing. Oh yeah. We should be all right. And more people here in the state of Florida should be tested negative for the virus, not positive. However, if they are tested positive for the virus, they would have to be so unfortunate in a way or something like that. And I know that the people at HSN all the way in St. Pete are doing business as usual for now. So HSN is my favorite TV shopping network, but I may have not had any money to buy anything from HSN. Instead, I watch HSN and enjoy much of their hosts. I watch as much of their hosts as possible, even on live TV. I hope everyone at HSN will be doing great in helping us stop the spread of the virus. But I'm pretty sure that the school board can still remain closed until Wednesday, April 15th. And I will know it one more time for sure. So they will continue to be closed, even if the future of education here in Pasco County is uncertain. But it'll be all right. Our own futures should not be uncertain. So, ladies, I'm pretty sure this would be a very good pandemic. And I believe this pandemic to be better than the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic. Oh yes. We're all doing our part to make the coronavirus pandemic a better pandemic than originally expected. So I know what's going on about it. Ha 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 ha. Alright folks, it's an incredible Saturday night. And spring break is going to continue as usual so that we can all interact. As far as I know, I'm going to be alright to find something to do. Oh yes, there's something going on right now and we're in for more fun and a few more weeks of spring break. Right, Kayla?
Right.
Again.
Right.
Alright. How about you, How about you, Steven?
Right.
So, what are we all gonna do about that virus now that the spring break is extended for presumably a couple more weeks?
Hunker down.
Tina, what do you think?
Hunker down.
Kayla, what do you think?
Hunker down.
And Steven, what do you think?
I'll hunker down.
How are you gonna hunker down? So, Steven, I know I'm typing this for you. Okay. How are you gonna hunker down in case of the pandemic?
Right here. Only if the workplace is closed until it's safe.
Okay, Steven. You gotta be kidding, are you, Natalie? Natalie. What do you think about this virus?
I bet we'll hunker down right over here.
Okay. And I know we would hunker down with a great drink, usually iced tea.
Great idea.
What do you think, Tina?
Great idea.
What do you think, Kayla?
Great idea.
And what do you think, Steven?
Great idea.
So, it'll be alright though, because there has to be a lot of board games for someone to hunker down. And Steven, I'm typing this for you.
Like chess and checkers.
Yes, that would be a good idea. Are you sure about that?
I'm sure.
How about you, Natalie? What do you think?
I'm sure.
Tina?
I'm sure.
Kayla?
I'm sure.
We've had a fine first week of a super spring break. And I really hope the next couple of weeks would be more fun. What do you think, Kayla?
I'm sure.
What do you think, Natalie?
I'm sure.
What do you think, Tina?
I'm sure.
What do you think, Steven?
I'm sure.
But you gotta be kidding, aren't you? Are you kidding with the virus?
Yes.
So, are you here tonight?
Definitely.
Anyway, this would be a good weekend for you.
It sure is.
Do you like being around on some Saturday nights?
I like it.
What do you think about Steven, Natalie?
I like it.
Tina?
I like it.
Kayla?
I like it.
But what do you think is wrong, Kayla?
Nothing.
What do you think, Natalie?
Nothing.
What do you think, Tina?
Nothing.
What do you think, Steven?
Nothing.
Nothing at all. But Would someone like to play a game? Steven?
No.
Natalie?
No.
Tina?
No.
Kayla?
No.
Are we having fun tonight, Kayla?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
How about you, Tina?
Yes.
Steven?
Yes.
Anyway, Steven, I'm glad you have any medicines that would help us beat the virus. Steven? Steven?
Thank goodness.
All right. Natalie? Natalie?
Thank goodness.
Tina?
Thank goodness.
Kayla?
Thank goodness.
All right. Are we going to find a way to quarantine? Kayla? Would you find a way to quarantine? Or are we going to find a way to quarantine? What do you say?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
Kayla? Are you in a good mood right now?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
How about you, Tina?
Yes.
How about you, Steven?
Yes.
And the fun will keep going this Saturday night. Steven?
Right on.
I bet. What do you say, Natalie?
Right on.
Tina?
Right on.
Kayla?
Right on.
Well, we're going to have some more ideas as the long spring break continues. All right, ladies, are you ready for the second week of spring break? Kayla?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
I hope you will have a confident week as spring break continues. But, oh yeah, there would be a good thing. So, on Wednesday, April 15th, either school will start back up again, or spring break may continue until the end of spring. No one else knows what Governor DeSantis or Superintendent Browning decided. Anyway, the governor did decide that some beaches here in the state of Florida are closed. I know this spring break is really bigger, different, and longer. Usually people go to certain beaches during a long spring break for sure. But as far as I know, do you think the beaches are closed, Natalie?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Kayla?
Yes.
You ladies are raring to go here. I hope you have any masks on. Do you have any masks on, Kayla?
Yes.
Kayla, you do have a mask on. Okay, Tina, do you have a mask?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie? Do you two have a mask?
Yes.
I don't have a mask on at the moment. I'm pretty sure that I have some good news for you ladies. This coronavirus pandemic that's going on in the world right now should be bigger and better than the 1918 Spanish flu outbreak. And as a matter of fact, I know another decision from Governor DeSantis who decided that there would be no stay-at-home order in the entire state. But the mayor of Tampa would give any Tampa residents their own stay-at-home order. Haha.
Yes.
And Natalie, are you very excited and happy that this could be a longer spring break than usually anticipated?
Yes.
Usually, it's a week long. But this time around, it's possibly 4 weeks long. If this is the second of 4 weeks, then spring break would last for 4 weeks this year. I hope this is the second week.
Yes.
Oh, yes. And probably, Natalie, I hope this could very well be the second of 4 weeks of a long spring break, unless it gets more extended.
Me too.
How about you, Tina?
Me too.
How about you, Kayla?
Me too.
Well, the outbreak is very good enough. So, I probably would have fun. So, you ladies and I want this coronavirus pandemic to be better than the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, but with less than 7 billion deaths around the world. It'll be all right. But yes, somehow, I'm pretty sure that any cases in the state of Florida would not be anticipated at the moment. I'm able to stop reading the dashboard in case Florida is left with 13 deaths and Pasco County is left with 11 cases and no deaths. But things are not bad for me and my mom and you ladies here. Alright, this is an exciting extended spring break this year. As a result of that coronavirus pandemic that's been going on all around the world right about now, Kayla. You want to know the differences during this pandemic and extended spring break.
Yes.
Tina, do you have any thoughts of your own?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
Well, I'm ready for you to hear the temporary changes during this pandemic. So, here we go. All schools in the state of Florida are still expected to remain closed until Wednesday, April 15th. All Social Security offices across the nation may have been closed until further notice. Disney World is expected to remain closed until further notice. And Busch Gardens, Adventure Island, and SeaWorld right here in Central Florida may have had different changes as well. Some Social Security offices across the nation are expected to remain closed until further notice. And there would be a good thing about that. And sports fans may want to know, there may be no sports right now. And that means March Madness is canceled. The Masters is canceled. I thought the Masters was canceled, but the Masters may have actually been postponed to a later date. But that's okay. The rest of the hockey seasons may have been suspended, and the start of the baseball season may have been delayed. So the basketball season may have also been suspended until further notice. So it'll be all right, though. Oh, yes. And here's some other changes that I like about this pandemic. People who live in Pasco County may ride any Pasco County public transportation buses for free until further notice. So there would be an idea. And for any of you ladies who would like to go to a specific beach, the beaches are closed until further notice. And if you want to go to the park, if you like going to the park normally, all the parks in Florida may have been closed until further notice. Yeah. But I'm pretty sure that there may be some other changes as well. HSN may have changed a bit as a result of the pandemic. There would be fewer in-studio guests and models on HSN from now until the end of the pandemic. So I'm pretty sure you'll be all right, Kayla, with these changes. Natalie, you too.
Yes.
Now, Kayla.
Yes.
Tina.
Yes.
So the third week of this extended spring break may have begun with something exciting. I'm pretty sure that some schools nationwide are already expected to remain closed for a little while longer as a result of the pandemic. Especially some schools in the city of New Orleans, Louisiana. I'm pretty sure that Florida might be the best hit state for a specific pandemic like this. Everyone around the world may have known different pandemics, such as the 1918 flu pandemic, the Ebola virus epidemic of 2014, and the Zika virus epidemic. But this current epidemic may have been a specific pandemic to some residents around the world, an epidemic to others. I'm pretty sure that this is a good situation. And this coronavirus crisis is believed by the fewest folks to be a rapidly evolving crisis. Only some people would want the crisis to evolve so much more slowly, but I'm pretty sure this may be a relatively amazing crisis. I still expect the coronavirus pandemic to be better than the 1918 Spanish flu pandemic, but thanks, ladies. All right. It won't be a happier spring break for me without milk chocolate M&Ms. The milk chocolate melts in your mouth, not in your hand, even during spring break. But I have some bad news for you, Tina. Ha ha. Bad news for you, girl.
Yes.
All Florida schools are now expected to remain closed until Friday, May 1st. All right, Tina?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
How about you, Kayla?
Yes.
Well, ladies, you and I are going to get through the month of April, as far as I'm concerned. Here we go with the part of spring break where I eat my M&Ms. So, it'll be a good thing I can eat, as far as I'm concerned. So, the kids who would like to go back to school, you now have to wait until about Friday, May 1st. So, tomorrow has been the wrong date for the kids to go back to school. Wednesday, April 15th has been the wrong date for the kids to go back to school. The new date is going to have to be Friday, May 1st. So that's when the kids will be going back to school. That's an exciting school closure update for the kids who usually go to school here in Pasco County. All right? That's a good thing. All right, ladies, I have some good news for you. Governor DeSantis already decided on a stay-at-home order on Wednesday, and this stay-at-home order may have been in effect for our entire state right now, and it could last for 30 days or longer. So this stay-at-home order issued by the governor may help flatten the curve and slow down or even stop the spread of the coronavirus. As far as I know, spring break is already over, but the best part of the stay-at-home order as a result of the pandemic is about to begin. Are you ready, Kayla?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
Allison?
Yes.
And I hope you ladies are ready to stay at home and hunker down with me. All right, let's continue to hunker down during a stay-at-home order for 30 days here in the state of Florida, potentially longer than 30 days. So it'll be all right, though. Our own stay-at-home order is lasting longer than 30 days anyway. So most Floridians would stay at home during the order for 30 days or longer. So check this out. Check out a Sony micro cassette that belongs with Sony's micro cassette recorder. These two should have been used during this stay-at-home order. This crisis may have been a public health emergency. So, before the stay-at-home order began, Florida had less than 10,000 cases of the coronavirus, including over 100 deaths. So, there's something bad about the virus out there right now. Unfortunately, there may have been many closures. Disney World closed until further notice. I'm unsure of the closures of SeaWorld, Universal Orlando Resort, and Busch Gardens and Adventure Island and all those really cool places in Central Florida. Also, the beaches are closed until further notice, and the movie theaters are closed until further notice as well. So, some golf courses are believed to be on the news. The golf courses are believed to be opened by some news people here in the Tampa Bay area. So, I'm pretty sure about the golf courses these days. So, if Mom's workplace ever gets closed as a result of the coronavirus pandemic, then I would have to issue a shelter-in-place order for Natalie's brother Steven, so you gotta be kidding. There might be 2 orders for this apartment complex. The shelter-in-place order for Steven, that would be a potential thing, and our stay-at-home order, which may have been longer than 30 days. Check this out. I've already held a Sony micro cassette recorder. So, here we go. This is going to be a good thing. The stay-at-home order begins right about now with day 1. Alright. As we continue with this pandemic, it's Easter. Here we go. Natalie?
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Natalie. Happy Easter, Tina.
Happy Easter.
Happy Easter, Kayla.
Happy Easter.
And we have a guest. Happy Easter, Steven.
Happy Easter.
And Allison.
Happy Easter.
So, happy Easter, ladies and Steven. But we have special guests. 2 M&M spokes candies can be seen. So, this really is a great pandemic so far. But in Florida, less than 20,000 Floridians sick, hundreds dead. But this would be a very interesting pandemic for sure. So, less than 20,000 Floridians sick, hundreds dead, public schools closed, movie theaters closed, beaches closed, Disney World closed, Florida's sporting events canceled or even postponed. Everyone may be right about that. But in this part of the pandemic, Florida had already been a great state and will continue to be a great state even after this pandemic for sure. The Sunshine State is a really good state, but I'm pretty sure we are still under a stay-at-home order, even though at the time of filming of this part, there may have already been less than 20,000 Floridians sick and hundreds dead. So, there's got to be a good thing. Chances are we are surviving a great pandemic. So, it's a great pandemic which, in Florida, has already left less than 20,000 Floridians sick and hundreds dead. So, here in the United States, there may have been less than 1 million people sick and less than 100,000 dead. As far as I know, I'm pretty sure that the fun has just begun, but no one knows who would get sick or die of the virus next. Even though my own COVID-19 forecast may have called for some good things, I don't think there might not be any more cases or deaths here in the state of Florida, except for less than 20,000 cases and hundreds of deaths. That's a good thing. So, there's got to be a good thing no matter what. Even though the real Easter Bunny has already come to town last night while anyone was sleeping. It's a good thing here on Easter. Alright, ladies. I'm doing fine, as we here in Pasco County are under a severe thunderstorm warning till 4 o'clock. Are you alright, Allison?
Yes.
How about you, Kayla?
Yes.
Tina? Tina?
Yes.
We're under a severe thunderstorm warning, ma'am.
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
I hope you ladies are safe from this severe thunderstorm warning that we're dealing with. It's bad out there. I can't believe it, man. And you know what? That's a bad situation indeed. Oh, yes. But how are you feeling, Natalie?
Fine.
Tina?
Fine.
Kayla?
Fine.
Allison? How are you two feeling? Allison?
Fine.
There you go. What do you say again?
Fine.
Okay. And there may be a strictly populated situation. Besides this, that severe thunderstorm warning here in Pasco County is not bad. So you ladies and I are safe throughout this warning. Still in effect till 4 o'clock, so we got to be all right with that. And I hope there would be some sort of ideas. Are you all hunkered down? I can tell you if you're hunkered down throughout this severe thunderstorm warning, Kayla.
Yes.
Tina.
Yes.
Natalie.
Yes.
Allison.
Yes.
I hope you ladies are all right. I'm right here to protect you during the severe thunderstorm warning. It's a severe thunderstorm or some other severe weather threat out there. There might be too much of a mess with heavy rain and gusty winds and some lightning somewhere. I'm probably drinking tea during the severe weather warning that has been happening. I'm pretty sure things will be alright, but folks, someone can't believe that the National Weather Service already issued a severe thunderstorm warning for each of us here in Pasco County until 4 o'clock. So it'll be alright though. We're just gonna stay focused and stay safe. Yeah, it's nasty weather out there. Ha ha ha. Alright, ladies. I guess I have some bad news for the kids who usually go to school here in Florida. All schools statewide are now expected to remain closed until the end of the school year. Yeah, that's right. No more school for the rest of the 2019-2020 school year here in Florida, as our stay-at-home order continues. So, I hope you will have a great time. Hey, Natalie, there would be no school for the rest of the school year here in the state of Florida.
Oh no.
Oh, Tina, you got to be right about that.
Oh no.
Kayla,
Oh no.
Steven.
Oh no.
Oh, wow. I can't believe you guys are reacting to the thing about the extended school closures that may have been prolonged. I bet Governor DeSantis and the Florida Department of Education are doing a great job right now handling the situation while all the schools are now expected to be closed until the rest of the school year, which means here in Florida, there's going to be no school for the kids in the 2019-2020 school year. And there's got to be a better way for kids to have fun during this pandemic, Steven, and you gotta be very kidding. Are you? Go ahead, Steven.
Yes.
Oh, well, as we go along here in the state of Florida with fun and excitement, we're still going to have to hunker down any longer. It'll be all right, though. So, are you ready for more fun during the pandemic, Natalie?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Kayla?
Yes.
And Steven?
Yes.
All right. What could be any changes to your work schedule as a result of the pandemic? I bet I would type your answer for you and you can say that. Oh, look at that. Oh, yes. Now go ahead, Steven, and explain your answer.
I could no longer work on weekdays, but whenever your mom works,
Oh, yeah. I'm typing this for you, Steven. All right. What's your idea about that change?
this change could be in effect as a result of the pandemic.
So, are you going to be taking care of Joey Richardson anymore?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
So, Natalie, I can't believe it. Steven's work hours may be temporarily reduced as a result of this pandemic that we are about to deal with. And so far, it's been a good one. Here we are on another great day. Okay, it's a fun Saturday night. How are you doing, Allison? Are you so fine?
Yes.
You know what? I'm doing my best to make sure that this pandemic is an exciting one for the state of Florida. And I'm pretty sure that during the stay-at-home order, Governor DeSantis decided that he would reopen the state in phases. Some of Florida has had their economy ruined. But that's about to change for the better, and anyone would appreciate that, especially Governor DeSantis. But still, all schools here in the state of Florida are still expected to remain closed for the rest of the school year, which was slated to end on May 27th. Well, you know what? The kids could still be in for a good summer here in the state of Florida. As far as I know, Allison, you're a pretty good woman when it comes to knowing that there are kids who usually go to school in the state of Florida, but fortunately, kids are going to have to continue with distance learning until the end of the school year for sure, Allison.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure this would be a good thing. We are going to bring on the other ladies like Natalie and Kayla and Tina. They know a lot about a specific idea that Governor DeSantis decided. So, hey Natalie, did you like Florida's stay-at-home order?
Yes.
Well, say that more excitedly, Natalie.
Yes.
How about you, Tina? Come on. Tina.
Yes.
There you go. What do you say again?
Yes.
All right. And Kayla, what do you say?
Yes.
Oh, well, I bet the stay-at-home order should continue for me and Mom and you ladies. So, it'll be all right. It won't be long before some places reopen to the general public again here in the state of Florida. So, I'm pretty sure that I've been eating M&Ms almost every day during this pandemic, and I will continue to eat M&Ms at some future points throughout the pandemic. So, my mom and I and you ladies hope to survive any future waves of this pandemic until it's over. So, it'll still be alright for me and Mom and you ladies. Alright, everyone. We are going to have a pizza party, as far as I'm concerned. Tonight is a really nice pizza party. There's already some pizza from Domino's, along with a group of stuffed cheesy breadsticks. I hope you can check it out. Check it all out. It's really tasty. And you know what it is, don't you? Great cheese pizza with soft and stuffed cheesy breadsticks. Here we go. Do you think you love it, Tina?
Yes.
Yeah. Louder, Tina.
Yes.
Okay. Now, Natalie.
Yes.
Now, Kayla.
Yes.
And this will be a very interesting summer. Oh, man. Well, we gotta admit that. Trust me. For each of us here in Florida, summer must have already begun. So, many Domino's pizzas come with certain toppings, including cheese and bacon. So, Allison, do you like the Domino's meal?
Yes.
Well, you can say it again. But hey, do you really like it? Say yes differently, Allison.
Yes.
Absolutely. And when I love the Domino's pizza, it tastes so good. So, we've been doing great, even after the worst part of Florida's virus pandemic. This could be a very good pizza party for Saturday night, for sure. I bet someone wanted to join us all. Well, the tasty pizza tradition goes nuts. Taste rules with Domino's. So, I love it. Yeah. So, there's something good and tasty. Wow, Allison, I love that pizza.
Yum.
And now, Kayla. Repeat that for me.
Yum.
Natalie.
Yum.
Okay, Tina.
Yum.
Ooh. So, who's got it right the first time? Now, who should have got the taste of pizza right the first time?
Me.
Tina. Who loves pizza?
Me.
How about you, Natalie?
Me.
How about you, Kayla?
Me.
And now, Allison, who loves pizza the best?
Me.
Well, I can't hardly wait to eat this kind of pizza again. You know what that is, don't you? The taste of pizza really rocks. Okay. I know. That pizza really tastes so good. Trust me. You're gonna want to eat pizza with me again someday. But, hang on. You could be ready. Now, what do you think of that pizza, Allison?
Hot.
And now, Kayla, what do you think of the pizza?
Tasty.
Natalie?
Tasty.
Tina?
Tasty.
Oh, wow. I love you ladies as much as I love the incredible taste of pizza. But Domino's had delivered the pizza and stuffed cheesy breadsticks right here to Mom's house on a illustrious Friday night as the summer rolls in. Yeah. Now, this could be some sort of pizza party, possibly in honor of Tropical Storm Cristobal. Pristine places may have not been hit. And check this out. Here's a big stuffed cheesy breadstick at Domino's. And actually it's from Domino's, but there are indeed stuffed cheesy breadsticks at Domino's. Okay. I think someday someone would order any cheese pizzas and stuffed cheesy breadsticks from Domino's for sure. The taste is superior and pristine. I think about it. That pizza looks and smells tasty. Jeez. Yeah. Alright. As we continue with the fun summer, this one's usually fun. I have some bad news for you ladies, especially you, Natalie. Superintendent Browning just got tested positive for the coronavirus.
Oh no.
Tina,
Oh no.
Kayla,
Oh no.
and we're going to have to get Allison because she knows a lot about that. And are you all right with that, ladies? Allison has no choice but to know that the superintendent just got sick. Yeah, the superintendent must have gotten sick with the coronavirus, which is really bad news.
Oh no.
Oh no is right, Allison. So, Superintendent Browning just got tested positive for the coronavirus this month, for sure. Alright? Alright. We're already in a battle to stay safe and stay away from COVID-19. All right. Ladies, it's my birthday today. Allison, can you wish me a happy birthday?
Exciting.
Oh, yeah. Well, now you can wish me a happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Natalie,
Happy birthday.
Tina,
Happy birthday.
Kayla.
Happy birthday.
Okay, you ladies are wishing me a happy birthday, so be good for me, okay? So, it won't be an amazing birthday celebration without you ladies. As a matter of fact, the celebration is going to continue. I am pretty sure this is exciting. So, tomorrow is the 4th of July, so I hope this celebration for my birthday could be combined with the 4th of July. I beg to differ with that. You can keep me in touch. Right over here. But this is an exciting celebration for anybody like me. So, how are you doing, Kayla?
Fine.
Tina?
Fine.
Natalie?
Fine.
Okay. And Allison? My birthday wishes are very exciting things.
Fine.
Oh, well. I'm pretty sure this is a great way to celebrate this historic occasion. I am 26 and be good for me, okay? Yeah. All right. Happy 4th of July. Are you going to be in for the best part of this holiday, Allison?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
How about you, Tina?
Yes.
How about you, Kayla?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that there are friends waiting to have some fun. Well, if you want to have some fun, I bet Steven would join us for the night, and he could. Right, Steven?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure that we're going to have a lot of fun tonight, for sure. So, do you think it's going to get any darker before the fireworks begin?
Yes.
Definitely. How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Kayla?
Yes.
Allison?
Yes.
All right. There's some excitement going on the 4th of July, as far as I'm concerned. So this 4th of July can be just as big as a normal 4th of July. Even if a pandemic happens. Oh, yes. So, folks, if a pandemic happens, there could still be a 4th of July celebration. Right? Right. So we are going on and continuing to have some fun. I do believe, ladies, Steven is Natalie's brother, as you may have known. So, I just had a happy 26th birthday yesterday, but now we are in for the most exciting night of our lives and the biggest 4th of July yet for me. So here we go. We are going to celebrate a happy 4th of July. Okay. And as I look out that window, it's getting a bit darker and darker and darker. And eventually, the big show's about to start soon, so we're just going to make through this. I mean, we're just going to make our night. That's all there is to it. Okay, hang in there. So, What are we going to do, fellas? This must be a very interesting night, right? We are going to be nuts tonight. Unless we are not nuts tonight. So, fortunately, we may not be nuts tonight, and this is a fine fireworks spectacular that could still happen for people who are rich and poor, for people who are old and young, for people who are sick and healthy. This could still be a very interesting fireworks spectacular tonight. Oh yes. And there's got to be a great idea. Is there a good way to wish me a happy 4th of July, Allison?
Happy birthday, USA.
That's also a good kind of birthday wish. Our country is getting older as time goes on. Yup. And the USA is hundreds of years old. As far as I know, the USA really is hundreds of years old, and we are celebrating it right now, and it is the 4th of July, right? For hundreds of years, the USA has been a very interesting and loving country. So, we are all proud to be Americans, Allison. Right?
Yes.
And we really are proud to be Americans. So, one of the worst events in America was indeed the attacks of September 11th, 2001. That's one of the events in America's history of hundreds of years. So, for hundreds of years, America has been a very interesting country. In this case, it's the USA. Oh, yes. But I'm pretty sure we are really going to have some fun as time goes on, but some people have been having barbecue still, but this could still be an interesting 4th of July for people who are rich or poor, sick or healthy, old or young, black or white. I think, yes. Even black people are having as much of a 4th of July as the white people. So, this holiday may be for blacks and whites, for the old and the young, for the sick and the healthy, for the rich and the poor. Oh yeah. I know. The 4th of July is one of the holidays for the rich and the poor, the sick and the healthy, the old and the young, and the black and the white. But we are very good. Oh yes. Are we in the mood to celebrate tonight? We really are. So, we are better off in a good mood to celebrate this historic occasion. This could be the best 4th of July we've ever had in a lifetime, Allison.
Yes.
What do you think? Kayla, what do you say?
Yes.
Natalie?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
And all 4 of you ladies will join us for an interesting celebration. And we have a special, special guest here. Steven might join us. What do you say, Steven?
Yes.
We are all proud to be Americans. So we shouldn't have had any barbecues on the 4th of July. So So I'm pretty sure the 4th of July has been an exciting holiday. Even for President Trump and all the governors of America. Oh yes. If President Trump gets any worse, a new president will take over the presidency of the nation. So, I'm pretty sure. Oh yes. So, Steven, are you ready for the 4th of July thing?
Yes.
How about you, Natalie?
Yes.
Tina?
Yes.
Kayla?
Yes.
Allison?
Yes.
Yep! We sure are ready for a historic fireworks spectacular. We could still have one even during a pandemic, of course, and any future pandemics that might happen. So, we're in the mood to celebrate. We are ready to go. So, we're going to have the biggest part of the 4th of July night, and we're going to do it.